should have destroyed Carthage, every man, woman and child, many years ago.
Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Total War Rome 2, the Julia campaign. In the last session we unified the province of Magna Graecia, the southern reaches of our very small empire. Yes indeed, we took Syracuse from the Syracuse and we took Lilybaeum from Carthage, which means we are now at war with those people. They currently have Corellis and Carthago to go. I don't think they have any more than these two, so we are at war with them. And also their client state. Singular, not plural. You see, the Libyans turned their backs on their overlords and have broke free, but they still have Nova Carthago watching their backs. Will that be enough? I'm hoping not, because in this session my aim is to rustle away from them, Corellis, and hornswoggle them with the capture of Carthago, and that should have them extremely crippled and basically extinct, but for a few ships and maybe the odd army or two mooching about. So that is the plan. Whether or not it works, we'll have to wait and see. That is going to be the content of this session. So if it takes 20 minutes to capture these two, the session will be 20 minutes long. I got a feeling it's going to take slightly longer than that, because well, we're going to have to take Carthage on the battle map. Taking a look at the old screen here, we can see that our leader, Quintus Bassus, is still injured. House of Julia struggling on 18% of the influence here. House Cornelius still way out in front because of the exploits of one Mr. Gnaeus Cornelius Scipio Asina. He's 56. He's currently over in Octogeron, tasked with ensuring that the northern Germanic tribes do not encroach upon our northern lands. And well, like a good Mr. Scipio, he's doing that for the moment, but at any time he can turn his back on what the Senate want and do what he wants, and every time he does it, he always says it's for the good of Rome, and they listen to his honeyed words. Anyway, we have a spy here watching around for any sort of developments. Seeing as the Germanic tribes, have been wiped out of this area by the Arverni, we're going to move her a little bit further north, just to keep an eye up here on things. So we'll do that now. How far can she? That'll do for now. Maybe put her about there. Just keeping an eye, making sure that everything is hunky-dory, and at the first sign of trouble, Mr. Scipio will have to come forth into Medlan, get some reinforcements from the auxiliary camp, and then head wherever he needs to go, whether it's up there, whether it's across there, whether it's coming from here. But the good thing is, as somebody's already pointed out, is that it's through the Alps and the mountains, and therefore these are very easy to defend if we just move forth and bunker ourselves in with a fortification or two. So we'll keep an eye on that situation. Speaking of which, just a little bit of the building construction malarkey. Is everything as we want it? Yep, we have farms, Roman village and a shrine to Jupiter. We're happy with that for the time being. Down here in Cisalpina, everything here is also looking pretty good, apart from this farm here. We have farms already, so we're going to have to make that a herding ground. 2 turns for that. And here everything is fine in Genua. So that's that sorted. Public order's on the increase. Public order's on the increase. So everything's fine there. We move down to Italia. We have the practice castrum, we have the manipular barracks. We're waiting so that we can expand with our population surplus, and then we'll create ourselves some kind of siege workshop so we can start making siege equipment. And everything else here we're happy with. So that's fine for now as well. Moving down south, we have the recently united Magna Graecia. Now, because of that, we're going to have 100 public order. That will shrink down to, well, we're going to lose 41. It's going to shrink down to 59 next turn, and it's going to decrease ever lower until it's stabilised. So we're going to have to put the Bread and Games Edict down here to assist. In fact, up here, Noctaduron, are we taxing that? Yeah, that's fine. Just double checking. So building work then. Building. Brundisium and Cosentio are already ours, so they're fine. However, these new buildings that we've just recently conquered down here could do with a bit of a change. So Syracuse, which for some reason is blacked out there, that has, let's have a look what it has. It has a, what does it have? I can't see. There we go. Hellenistic village. Well, that's no use. We need to convert it into a Roman village. Straight away. Fishmonger. Convert it into a Roman equivalent. It's going to cost us 1,000 though. But there's no time like the present. Temple of Athena. Hell no. We're in a temple of our own doing here. What temple is going to be beneficial for this land? I find it the easiest thing to do here is to look on the building chain screen if I can get it to work properly. There we go. Right, and it's a level 2 temple. It's a level 3 temple. Wow. So we've got Bread and Games Edict gives extra recruitment capacity. Well, we're not really recruiting much down there. Bread and Games Edict, 5% wealth generated by all commerce buildings. Any commerce buildings of note? Wealth from all sources. Public order and -4 to food. Bread and Games Edict, shipbuilding capacity. Bread and Games Edict, -6% recruitment time. Shipbuilding cost. Wealth from industry. Wealth from less food though. 8% wealth by industry. 4% research rate. Again, -4 food, +4 public order. Don't need Latin cultural influence, really. Grove of Nymphs. Are these ours? Yeah, these are ours, aren't they? Yeah. Grove of Nymphs. Tax Harvesting Edict. Nah, I think this one was pretty decent. That one's not too bad. The Vulcan Shrine, the Temple of Vulcan. Also, this one isn't too shabby. Excuse me while I think. There's no recruitment, so we'll go for this one, I think. There's either that one... Wealth, all commerce, plus 10% wealth from all sources. Oh, that one... Maritime. Where was it? Oh, forget it. Right, okay, that one will do. What's that? The Temple of Mercury. We'll convert into Temple of Mercury. You'll have to excuse my brain fade moments. This is by far... Is it only level 2? Oh, it's this one I'm doing, isn't it? Excuse me. Temple of Mercury. 1,700. Okay. And this is a hoplite barracks. Well, this is no use. It's just public order. We could go for auxiliary barracks. Or we could just demolish it and put something else. I think we'll demolish it and put something else. It's just causing squalor. So, 3,000 left to spend. What was I saying about brain fade? Yes, I'm recording this very late. It's 11:30 at night. This is by far one of the latest sessions I've ever recorded. You'll have to bear with me. So that's Syracuse sorted. Now we move across to Lilybaeum. Now this still needs converting into a Roman hamlet. That's fine. We can then convert the port into a Roman port. The temple here, we're not going to mess about this time. What was the other shrine? The Sacred Grove of Nymphs, the Shrine of Minerva. Was that the second choice? There was a second choice here. Was it Minerva? Minerva, what have you got to say for yourself? No, not that one. No, 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 no. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Not that one, that one there. No. It must have been. Must have been good old Minerva. Yeah, that'll do. Right, Shrine of Minerva. There she is. Okay, so nicely done. So Lilybæum, Syracuse, all the building work, destruction is taking place, and conversion. Working feverishly to convert those into Roman settlements as quickly as possible, eradicate all trace of previous occupants. That's what I like to see. Waiting one turn for the units to replenish. Also, we can't move any of these right now because they've all moved. We can move our spy though. Good old poisoning prowler Postumius Scapula wants to head down over here somewhere. She's gone the wrong way. I should have held the button down, shouldn't I? I should have done it like that and see where she was going to go. Oh man, that's a ball ache. Right, okay. I wanted to head down here just to scout out the land around Carthago, but never mind. Okay, so that's the building work in all the provinces. Taking far longer than I anticipated. Do apologise. What else? We have plenty of people to level up. And things and armies to level up and things. Right? Who's this? Modia Metella. She's a second-rate spy, not a patch on old Postumia. What do we want her to be good at? She's good at cunning. What's she gone for so far? Cultural influence, public order, wealth and culture, authority, chance of critical success, cunning. Evading enemy agents, authority, manipulation, authority, insight, unrest. That's good. She's in enemy land, so getting information is good. And excuse me, if we need her to cause unrest amongst the enemy, she can do that as well. So that's fine. Legio Sanguine, the Premier Legion of Rome, currently led by Spurius Flavus. The spearhead of the attack on Syracuse, have got a new tradition, I think it was. So currently we have formidable fighters and unrelenting force. Let's have a look. Ooh, look at these! I've never seen these before. These are all new to me. These ones: accomplished skirmishers, engineering experts, artillery experts, dread ambushers, conquerors. They are, aren't they? They are conquerors. This is my Premier Legion that I use to basically conquer other lands. We'll have a look at their stats in a minute. That definitely fits the bill. Keepers of the peace? Far from it. They are the causes of devastation. Defenders? No. Nothing to do with auxiliaries. That's not too bad. That's nice. Cheaper upkeep and extra morale for all troops. Cavalry masters, barbarian subjugators, not really. Indomitable legionnaires. That's nice. So it's between these two. I think we're going to go for that one. We have quite a lot of infantry troops, so I think we'll make use of that. Right, lovely. So, founded in 277, it's now 253. My maths is a bit shaky, but it's 24 years of service. Tells us there. Didn't have to even work it out. Okay, so, in that time, they have had 6 commanders. Lucius Libo Julius, 8 years of service, 3 victories, and, yep, he ended up dying in the battlefield. God bless him. Took over then by Quintus Bassus Cornelius, the second of our leaders. He served for 5 years, 5 victories. Not a bad record. Then he got wounded and Spurius Flavus came in for 2 years. Didn't have any fights. Bassus came back, an extra year service, and nothing happened. Then Scipio hoodwinked us all and took over for 3 years and had 3 victories. Not bad. Flavus came back, 5 year service, 3 victories, including the latest one at Syracuse. So who is the most successful general with this legion? Bassus has got 5 victories in 5 years service. I think it's Bassus. Bassus is their best general. Scipio's got 3 from 3. Flavus 3 from 5, and another one from 0 from 2, or whatever it was. Yeah, I think Bassus is the most successful commander of this legion. 14 battles fought, 14 victories, no defeats, and it just gives you the various battles as well, which is nice. I like this little history of the legion there. It's very, very nice to look back on. So that's Legio Sanguine anyway, so they've been upgraded. And Legio Patrium, they had their first battle, and it's actually, I think, their general that's getting a rank up here. Berenius Saturninus. Is he House Cornelius? Could be. Anyway, he has a chance to level up. What I like to do is I like to see who these people are and see if see what their sort of traits are, what they're like, what kind of general they generally are. He's fertile, nothing to do with the battlefield. This man persuades by example, not words. So he's a doer. Likes to lead from the front, perhaps. Siege expert, personal tutor, fertile wife. Well, they're all just to do with his household and stuff. Okay, so considering he is a type like that, I think, let's have a look again. What goes well with that? He would be a good commander, wouldn't he? It's either commander or it's zeal as a warrior. I think we'll go with commander, authority. That seems to fit the bill well. Still need to sort these damn personal household guards out, these household characters. Right, is that all the level ups now? I think so. Cisalpina's struggling for food at the moment. I didn't realise that, but overall the food surplus is at 27, so we're very well off now in terms of food. So everything's done. Agent movements, building work, we've looked at the history, and we're ready to crack on. So I purposely took a little bit more time out just to go through that. Hope you don't mind. Still haven't got anything done. You may still issue an edict. Okay, fine. I thought I could only issue 1 edict. Can I order 2 now? 1. Right, fine. Well, this has to be this one. They're going to struggle with public order for a little while now, so we're going to go for bread and games, which gives us extra wealth from industry, another for food, and extra public order. That'll do us nicely. They're trying to get their troops back to Carthage quick as possible. They're trying to bolster their garrisons. They know that Rome will come knocking, not knocking on heaven's door. Nope, not on heaven's door, on Carthage's door. And we won't be knocking, pal. We'll be kicking it down. Their client state does have quite a lot of troops, and therefore I think we need to take Carthage out as quickly as possible. We don't want to linger. As soon as we have destroyed Carthage, or near enough to it, we're going to try and get a ceasefire once again with their allies. Right, we got an increase in rank for somebody. Hidden agent has been exposed. Huh? Motivated populace in Magna Graecia. Wow. That's good news indeed. War declared. Oh, the Arverni are taking it to the Subi-Doobies, which is going to keep them busy and hopefully keep them off our client state's backs. Rhodos and Pergamum lock horns. Population surplus in Italia. We'll take a look at that in a minute. The edict was issued. Admiral gets a trait gain. The Cisalpina, the people are outraged. It's not good. An alliance has been formed. Oh, it's all breaking news here. It's all breaking news. Right, what was the news about Italia? Do we have enough to construct ourselves the... Not quite yet. Growth is happening pretty quickly now, though, so I think in about 3 or 4 turns we'll have ourselves enough population surplus to expand, which is good news indeed. Right. So we'll leave the Arverni to work their magic. And Italia's doing perfectly fine. Don't know where these guys are going. They're going to try and maybe attack us at some point. And despite the fact that we had a massive hit to public order is still increasing now, which is good. We're going to take the spy down here. I don't want to put her in the water in a transport ship because she'll be vulnerable. Yeah, we need to get here as quick as we can because they're trying to bring us back reinforcements, and because of this place being so large, the more troops that get into this, it's going to be very difficult for us to take it. Right.
At your command.
This is Legio Patrium. We know that. You can see it on the screen. They're going to be responsible for capturing Corrales.
Your orders?
This ship is going to... What is he going to do? Is he going to sail across here and try and turn them away? Could even come down here and try to turn these guys away. Try and prevent them from getting to here in one piece.
Ready for battle.
Sanguine is almost ready. In fact, I want to take him out now with an escort.
Fleet reporting.
Is he in quick march? Here he is. Take that off. Okay, so this is where the meat of the session is going to happen. Everything's stable, so it's just army movements now and how to capture the last 2 settlements of Carthage. As I said, we can't afford to be dawdling because of the fact that their client state friends have a lot of troops, and we need to get a ceasefire with them as quickly as possible. And it's certainly not going to happen. It's not going to happen whilst Carthage are still alive. Nova Carthago.
Do not try my patience with a dull tongue.
This option is a formal request to end hostilities between your faction and another.
Wow, they're actually open to a peace treaty. Not yet. I'm sure they'll be more susceptible to a peace treaty once Carthage have been crippled beyond recognition. Right, okay, so they're on the way to capture Corrales. That lowers our public order increase at the moment, but we'll live with that. These ships are going to go across in support, as they do.
All hands to the oars.
About there, that's fine. Bit of a screen. He's coming down about there. Again, to support the transport ships of these 2 men.
At your command.
Oh, I feel an invasion coming. I feel an invasion coming. Doot, 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 doot. The grand finale. Carthage's downfall. You're witnessing it here first, folks. Once mighty people crushed beneath the Roman boot. Sextus Plautius Marcellus. Who the flaming hell is he?
We hunger for
You! Oh, is he an agent? He is. He's with Scipio. I couldn't give 2 cahoots really about this man. I should do. He's going to waste. I could put him to good use, couldn't I? Really. Propaganda. I'm really not interested in this right now. I'll leave it for now. I'm more interested in invading Carthage's lands. Do excuse me.